오늘은 미국 초등학교 1학년 아이들이 학교에서 무엇을 배우는지 보여드릴게요.
미국 안선희 선생.
안녕하세요. 나 미국남자 안선희입니다. 이거는 어디나 학교에서 배우는 거예요. 영어, 잠깐만요. 한 번 더 다시 기억 안 났어요. 오케이. 여기 이쪽으로 영어도 수학 공부해요. 이거 집에서 하는 숙제, like 연습 같은 거예요. Okay. So 지금부터 제가 영어로 설명해 줄게요. 아이들이 1학년 수업 잘 이해할 수 있는지 해보세요. So first we're going to start off with spelling words, okay? These are the first 10 words, are the 10 words for this week. So we have of, meet, cheat, seat, hip, slip, chip, sing, thing, and king. Okay, so we've got the words. Now, what do they mean? All right, well, we've got of. Of kind of means from. So, like, I would like a piece of cake. Where does the cake come from? It comes from that thing over there. Where's the piece come from? It comes from over there. Okay, next is meat. What is meat? You know, it's animal flesh, I guess is the easiest way to say it. So I like meat on my sandwich. Next we have cheat. So cheating means it's kind of like man, actually explaining this word is kind of hard, isn't it? So if you're taking a test and you like peek into your book to try to get the answer to the question, that's cheating. So did he cheat on his test? Next is seat. Seat, that's where you sit. So be in your seat by 8 a.m. And next is hip. Let's go ahead and say this is the body version of hip. So hip is this part right here. It's where your leg attaches to your upper body. We could say grandma hurt her hip. Next is slip. So slip is when you're walking on the floor and there's not a lot of friction. Maybe you like getting some water and then you slip. Or you walk on a banana peel and slip. So you could say he slipped on a banana peel. Next is chip. A chip is kind of like a flat, kind of circular piece of something like breaks off. So you could like your paint is chipping. The paint is coming off in like little chips. Or potato chip. Oh, so what did he eat for a snack? He had potato chips. And next is sing. Sing is where you sing a song. Man, so you la 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 sing. So he likes to sing. There you go. That's a good one. And thing is just something or some object. So what's that thing over there? That thing is a sofa. Okay, and last one, king. What is a king? A king is it's the head of a state or a country, and usually they go down by blood, or they get their job by war. So you could say, last week, Charles became a king. That is true. He really did. Okay. So now what you need to do with these words is you need to make sure that you can remember the spelling. So you have to write them 2 times each. And then this is kind of a hard one. You have to be able to put them in ABC order. That's alphabetical order. So like, let's look here. So this word here, this word starts with a C, right? Are there any other C words? Sure are. 2. So we've got 1, 2. We got 2 C words. So which one would go first? Well, we need the one with, because they're both C words. So we'll go to the second letter. So what's first? Is H first or I first? Or sorry. So it goes HH. So H. So is E first or I first? E is first. So the first word would be, of course, cheat. Cheat would be the first word. And then the second word would be chip, because I comes after E. And then you'd put them, in alphabetical order. Okay, after that, you'd have to be able to write your words in a sentence. So on a piece of paper, you'd go through and take each word and make your own sentence. You could say something like, my dog loves to sing, or Charles is the king, or my favorite food is meat. Any sentence you can make. It's a complete thought with one of these words. And then the last one, you have to do a practice spelling test. So you have to go through and make sure that you can spell all these words without looking at them. If you can do that, then you'll definitely be able to make it through that week in first grade. Okay, and then over here, we have some math practice. So the first one is a word problem. So a lot of kids have trouble with these word problems, not just Korean kids, American kids too. So let's look at the word problem real quick. We'll read it together. Rose had some rings. Then she bought 8 rings at the store. Now Rose has 13 rings. How many rings did Rose have at first? Okay, so Rose had some rings, and then she bought 8 rings. Now she has 13. So they want to know how many rings she has. So what do we have to do here? We have to do 13 minus 8, and we can find out how many rings she had. So if you know how many rings she had, put that in the comment section down below. You can tell us what it equals. Alrighty. And then the next part, we have, what is 10 less than these numbers? So on these ones, you have to go to each number and reduce it by 10. So you have to take 10 off. So what is 10 less than 76? I'll give you this one, 66. What is 10 less than 109? Ooh, could be hard. 10 less than 90? 10 less than 116? Let's see if you can figure it out. If you can figure it out, throw them in the comment section. Maybe get some bonus points. All right. Next, we have, what is the value of the underlying digit number? So this one, we are looking at place values. So what are place values? Place values is how much each area is worth. So like we've got here, this is the ones column. This is the tens column. So this is the ones column. So this is the tens column. So this one would be the hundreds column. Okay. So what they want to know is, what is this worth? So the underlined one here, it's in the, what's that? Yeah, that's right. It's in the ones place. So this one is worth 3. This is the number, just the number 3. It's 3 ones. Over here, I'll give you one more. This one is in the hundreds place. So how many hundreds are there? There's 100. So you can kind of figure out the rest if you want to put the answer down below. I'd love to read it. All right. And then the last one is another one of those super fun word problems. So let's see what's going on with this word problem down here. We'll read it together. David has 34 marbles. How many groups of 10 can he make with his marbles? And how many marbles will be left over? Or how many leftover marbles will he have? It's okay, guys, I can read. So what we need to do is we need to break this up into groups of 10. So if the 3 is in the tens place, how many tens are there? That's right. Yes, there are 3 tens. So we can say 3 tens. And then how many are left over? Well, if there's 3 tens, then how many ones are there? There are 4 ones. So we can say there's 4 ones, or you can say there are 4 left over. So there you go. That is 1 week of home learning that they do in first grade. How do you guys do? Was it hard? Nah, I think you guys got it right. Yeah. 오늘 우리 여기까지. So 다음에 봐요. Bye bye. Thank you.